Good morning. Oh, I know I haven't done a YouTube live in a couple of days or so, but I just been trying to, you know, get plenty of sleep and or catch up on sleep rather, and rest my nerves and all after the flooding that we had last week, and um, uh, and when I mentioned the weather, well, there's another possible threat of strong to possibly severe storms this weekend, specifically, may possibly Saturday night or Sunday morning, or maybe all day Sunday, or sometime Sunday. Um, as far as the risk areas, but got uh, uh, far north Alabama, basically the Tennessee Valley, which is where I'm at, of course. The Shoals, the Huntsville, the Coleman, Fort Payne, Fayetteville, or maybe a little north of there, perhaps, and a marginal risk. And for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden, and Montgomery, and Dothan south towards Mobile, and a slight risk. Of course, what I heard yesterday were all modes of severe weather could be possible. As you can hear my dog playing in the distance, off in the distance rather. Um, but just because the Tennessee Valley is in a marginal risk does not mean we may not have severe storms. Just a very low threat, but that it's not zero. That does not mean we won't have severe storms. So everybody just needs to be aware of it. From what I remember, James Spann saying it could be gusty winds and possibly a low end tornado threat. That's what he said yesterday. Uh, I haven't had a chance to look at the weather extreme video yet, but when I do, before I go into work today, I'll do a Facebook Live and Instagram Live before I go into work today, and just check me out that way. Uh, but that's what I heard yesterday, and of course last night. But after all this, it's going to be cold next week. Perhaps very cold next week. In fact, I saw 48 last night or so, or yesterday rather, or some days the highs could be, or a couple of days could be highs only be in the 30s or slightly below that. So it won't be long till we'll have to wear our long jackets and gloves again. Winter's not over yet. It's just something to think about. But, but before that, we've got this possible threat of severe weather that could be coming again, and possibly flooding. Nothing like what we had last week. Absolutely nothing like what we had last week. But you know, all it takes is one flood event to be like what we had last week. It only takes one. It doesn't take a lot. It only takes one. I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that. I'm trying to help you be prepared. That's all I'm trying to do is help you be prepared. Um, Check the time right quick. I'll be going to work in a few minutes. Okay. All right. Trying to keep an eye on time and all that. But to all of our law enforcement and for all of our first responders and all the volunteers that helped out with the flooding victims and recovery efforts this week. Thank you so much. And we sincerely appreciate what you do. Um, I did find out last night one of my friends that works with the Florence Fire Department, Preston Mayfield, he's going to be helping out with recovery efforts today or something like that. Helping clean up the homes that had water in them or had damage to them and all that. And if you're one of those people that had that, please let him know. Message him or something. Or look up his number. And he'll be glad to help you out. If you're in the Shoals, anywhere in the Shoals, or maybe any certain place that was flooded, contact him and he'll help you out. I know him personally. His father is the pastor at Layton Baptist Church, which is where I've been going for my entire life. Um, um, and just to kind of give you a heads up, just because our threat for severe weather Sunday is marginal, that does not mean we won't get any warnings. If we do get warnings, well, instead of being on the YouTube live, I'll probably be on the Facebook live discussing them. Letting you know if you're in the warning or not, and what you need and what precautions you need to take. So I'm just giving you plenty of heads up on it. Okay, I'm going to have to end this video right now. I'll do another one later on today. Have a good day and be safe out there. I hope to see you at McDonald's today at 11.